Hey, what's up, guys? So we finally got the actual exhaust installed. I'm sure you guys were pretty happy about all that freaking clickbait you've been going through watching my vids, but yeah, check it out. Nice and clean, ready to go. So now we're going to go through the process of actually getting the power vision plugged into the computer, getting the firmware updated so we can go ahead and plug it in here and get that tune flashed on. Let's do it.
Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to load up the Dynojet Power Core software. And I know you can see that it says you need to plug it into the vehicle, but what I want to do first is just install this software update here. So let's go ahead and do that, because this is actually pretty recent. They just did this like last month. So yeah, let's look at that. Okay, so let's go ahead and start this up. Power Core Setup Wizard. So what we're going to go through here is just updating the software. We've already done this. It's yeah, you get the point. I guess this is just if you have an old version of Dynojet Power Core installed. So what we need to do now, you want to go to the Dynojet website and you want to go to Downloads. Downloads, just the main menu itself. Go to the pod display, just because that's what it looks like most to me, but you don't want to be here. What you want to be in is PowerVision CX. I don't know why they hide it on their website for some reason, but yeah. So we're going to download the latest firmware for this. Downloads in the zip file. Now we have the latest firmware on our desktop. Going to unzip that, put that here. Okay, now what we want to do is we want to go back to where we were in the PowerVision CX downloads and download the PowerVision CX update client. Once you have that extracted, you want to go ahead and just put it right on the desktop. Just for ease of access here. We're going to update it, run it. We want to choose update, and then what we're going to do is we're going to choose that file right on the desktop that we just downloaded. Now you can see the actual module itself is updating, just flashing on and off there. Here's where it should start updating your firmware. And you can see on the screen that it's actually just flashing black and white. That should change momentarily, and we have that. Cool. Software is updated, or firmware. You know, you get it, whatever. Okay, so your firmware is now updated, and you should now be good to attach this to your bike.
First thing you want to do is remove your seats. Your seat removal process is going to be slightly different depending on the seat you have, but it's basically the same thing. Remove the seat. Plug that on that side, and then you want to take this and plug that into here. So let's go ahead and try this out. Turn the key on. Do not turn the bike on. Now this is where we go back inside and put the flash tuning you want on there.
Okay guys, next thing you want to do is you want to bring up dynojet.com/pvcxws.aspx. That's pretty easy to remember, right? It'll bring you right here to the PowerVision CX tunes. Now this is where you're going to want to choose File. You want to choose PowerVision as your drive. What you're going to do is you're going to do pvinfo.txt. Open that. This will be the file that your PowerVision generated as soon as you connected it to your ECU. So now you upload it here, and now it should be successfully uploaded. And it'll give you your bike tune compatibility numbers, whatever the fuck that means. This is going to show you a list of tunes that you can use for whatever the fuck you just plugged it into. You know, short intake, stock exhaust, stock intake, you know, it all depends on what you have here. Personally, I've already done my research and found out the tune that I want. And the reason for that is they don't actually have very many options for RPW 2-in-1s. Like you can see slip-ons here, but I'm using a full exhaust. But I found out that the RPW 2-in-1 Storm is actually, it's not the same system, but I took the measurements and you can see on their website, it's the exact same thing. So find whatever is most closely related to your system and how you have your shit set up. Right now, it recommends that the first thing you download is the stock exhaust, stock intake tune. It's going to ask you for an email address once you actually put that in so you can download them, and that's what you want to do. You want to download this tune first, the stock exhaust, the stock intake, and then you want to download what tuning you want for your specific system. The reason you want the stock is just because, well, you need to be able to put that shit back on there if you fuck anything up. Now, undoubtedly, this could be a little intimidating for you first beginners and whatnot, like it was for me. So if you'd like, you can actually contact Dynojet and they'll have a representative and engineer email you back and tell you what would be best for yours. Me, they kind of just recommended like 4 different kinds of tunes because they're all relatively the same dyno curve. Okay, we can see that they have the RPW Storm full exhaust with stock intake. And this is going to be the tuning that most closely resembles what you have if you buy the Brave. So let's just download that. Alright, so now that you see we have the 2 tuning files here, you can see that we have the stock and we have the Storm. What you want to do is just simply go into the drive, and then you want to go into the power vision, and you can just drop these right on in. Now, it does say the stock tuning's already in there, but you can go ahead and copy and replace. So, here we go. We got the PV info, a bunch of different tunes available. Let's just remember the one we want to load on is 1417. Always remember to safely remove. Okay, let's go plug it in.
And here we have the Dynojet. You want to plug it into the side like we did before. This should be what comes up as normal. Turn the key on. Now we have the different options here. What you're going to want to choose here is Flash Tune. Navigate to it, don't have trouble like I am, hit the center button. Now you can see all the different tunes that we have loaded in here. And 1417 is our file. So navigate back down to it and hit the middle button again. Shows you the tune info. Now you want to check it. Press OK to pair and flash. Now this step could take a few minutes, so you want to be patient with this. So let's just keep an eye on it and see where we go. Alright, as you can see, it gives you the instructions plain as day. Turn the key off and wait 45 seconds for the ECM to power down completely. There we go. Let's finally start it up. I'm so fucking excited. Hi guys, this is it. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little nervous. We're finally here. Heart's beating. Let's do this. I'm so fucking happy about that. Alright guys, I guess that concludes this video. I'm gonna have another video up with a sound comparison with the stock and the RPW up soon, so watch for that. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys later. I'm gonna go enjoy this sexy beast.